Hi everyone, it's Sue. Today I'm just sharing you my inserts that I've pre-decorated for our trip to Europe in a month's time, and the start of my setup for journaling while I'm over there. Now I don't know whether, obviously I'm going to journal, but I don't know whether I'm going to be doing any more decorating in these books or what I'm going to do, but I am taking some supplies because you can bet as soon as I get over there and we have some downtime, I'm going to want to journal. So 5.5 weeks is a long time to be away from my love of paper and glue. So I am taking some. No pressure. I'm not putting any pressure on myself though. If I don't use them, that's fine. It's all good. So this is what I've started putting together. So these are, and I haven't finished decorating the front of this one. These are my inserts, and I have this little, I think it's for planning, Create 365, the Happy Planner. I purchased this online. So this is basically going to go in my suitcase. And I have in here my extra inserts. So what I might do is I'll go through my pre-decorated inserts first, and then I'll just show you what I'm going to take supplies wise over. So I've got this Traveler's Notebook cover. Currently I've got 3 of my inserts in here. At any one time I'll probably only have 1, possibly 2, no more than 2 inserts, because this will be carried around in my backpack during the day. I just need to make sure I'm on camera. Yeah, okay. So I don't want too much weight, and really there's no need to have excess blank. So the only time I probably will have 2 in here is when I'm getting close to the end, just in case we do stop for coffee or something like that and I decide to write some details. I don't want to sort of have time to write and then not have a book to write in. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So I will admit by the time I got to the 6th insert, I was running out of steam and ideas, only because I've been really sort of concentrating on getting this done. So I've got my travel insurance there. I'll probably change that because I do actually have a travel wallet, but and just some little bits and pieces. Now I'll probably put a few more bits and pieces in here so that I've got things that I can stick in. I've got some washi cards that I've done up with some samples of washi. I'll probably put one of those in here just so that I've got them as we're walking around and that during the day. So I'm just going to briefly or very quickly just flip through. They're just pre-decorated because I do not like journaling on a blank page, and it's just, I don't know, I've found for years I would start so many journals and never finish them, and because they're blank pages. And I've just finally worked out in the last couple of years that's why I don't finish them, is because I really struggle to write on a blank page. So this is my very, very personal journal, so I'm not going to show you too much with regards to this, but I am so close to being finished. I've got that much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides to go until I finish this journal. And this is I was determined to finish this one. I started this in July 2014. Now we're 2020, so almost 6 years it's taken me to finish this. And I've had others in between, so I've got other ones as well, but I just thought I am so determined just to finish this and not like put it to the side. So, and as you can see, it goes with me everywhere. It is filthy. I'll give it a bit of a clean up once I'm done. So that is nearly done, and so all those pages in here I have I've sprayed, or I've put ink, or I've painted, or watercolored, or washied, or I've done all sorts in there. So I found that really, really easy to get in and finish writing in that book. And I am so keen to I found this Claire Fontaine book at my local Officeworks, and I love cream paper and I love grid paper. Now it's all numbered. That doesn't, it doesn't worry me. This is just my really deep, dark thoughts, I guess. Not so much dark, but just my, you know, like if I feel like writing something, I'll write in there. If I want to write poems in there or copy quotes or whatever, this is what this journal's for. I also have more so for memory keeping, these inserts. So, you know, like I do put photos and a bit of journaling and, you know, all that sort of thing. So once I've finished all these, I'm a little bit running behind with these, but that's okay. I just wanted to memory keep. I can't go back to the 12-inch scrapbooking days, and I'm finding that I'm really loving this. So, and I can add my photos in there, so I'm doing that as well. But for my everyday just write whatever's in my head, I'm really keen to get started in here. So I've just put a sticker on there so that I can, when I finish my that white journal that I just showed you, I can start writing in this. And I'm really keen to see how this this one turns out, and I'll probably decorate this as well. So yeah, keen to get that into that. So I got a little bit off track there, sorry. So I will just flip through. Some pages are fairly plain, some probably have a little bit more detail. So I've put tucks in and tags and bits and pieces. I'll take extra tags in that as well. So some of the pages I've lost, you know, used up a fair bit of real estate. So that's why I wanted to have a few extra inserts, just so that if I need more, because some pages I don't have as much room to write on, I can, you know, it doesn't matter. So in these as well, I'm going to make a junk journal when I get back and add photos more so into the junk journal, and postcards and all that, you know, tickets and that sort of thing. But if I've got, you know, like if Jim has a ticket and I have a ticket, I'm not going to probably put both in the junk journal, so I can add it in here as I go. So I've got, you know, flips, yeah, all that sort of thing. Places for, you know, extra journaling, you know, on the tags, more flips. I love a journal that's got interest, you know, and some of them I've even sewn on, because that's just what I love. So, you know, I'm really excited to start writing in these. This is just some packaging that I've used, and I've made a flip out of that. As I said, some are simple, some are more complex. This has got two tucks for tags, so I can add extra journaling or photos. That's coming out there. Tag that I've just used. So this is an envelope, so I can put bits and pieces in there, and then I've just made that a tuck and added some journaling cards in the back. So each insert I have pockets of some sort or envelopes in front and back cover, and this is also a pocket there. So that's one. And I've decorated, I love decorating the covers, so I've decorated these. And possibly I was thinking today on the front page I'll probably, you know, put volume, you know, the volume number, volume 1, and then the dates and the places where we are that are actually in these journals, so that I don't have to keep going flipping through. You know, if I want to, when I'm making my junk journal and I want some information, I can just have a look at the front. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. So okay, so this is the second one. Might have to re-glue that. And I'm still looking for, I haven't got that in the back cover yet. I know that I've got another one, and I've just got to find it. So yeah, so as I said, some of them are fairly plain, some have got a little bit more detail. By the end of the 6th one, I was running out of ideas, so I've added cheesecloth as well. Just another flip. Love that. And I know I've taken up a whole page, but I just loved that paper. We're going to Paris as well. I may not the day that I write in this, we may not be in Paris, but it's just all out trip, and I just really love that paper, so I wanted to leave that as a whole. Another tuck. So that's, I think, oh no, I might have glued, oh no, that is a pocket there as well. That's a pocket, so I can put tag in there. Flip out. And I think I did, I can't remember what I did. I did something on this page and I absolutely hated it. So I've just glued another whole piece of decorative paper over the top of it just to hide that. So this is insert number 3. So this is a tuck as well. This was some packaging. So I've just used that as a tuck. Another envelope, and I've made that into a pocket. So this is a tuck, but it was, oh, see, it's all right there now. It wasn't sort of closing very well. So I've just added a paper clip there, and I'll leave that there anyway. I might use that in the journal elsewhere. And then I've just put that on, clipped that on this side. And get it in there. This is just a card, so heaps of journaling space there, and I've just decorated that. This is actually a pocket here, so I can pop tickets or bits and pieces in there. And then I've also made that a pocket at the back there, so for extra journaling. So flip up. This tape here is some beautiful tape that I thought was clear tape, but it actually looks like your old discoloured vintage sticky tape on your paper, so I'm loving using that at the moment. Yeah, that's not a tuck. So that is number 3. So that's the 3 that I've got sitting in there at the moment. This one isn't really decorated. I have shown this before. It's mainly just got addresses and contacts and phone numbers, that sort of thing. So, and what I've done is I've gone through and written each place that we're going to and started, you know, like what their currency is, and on the day I'll actually put, you know, so for $1 Australian, it equates to however many euro, what the weather is, and I've just started doing a list of things that we want to see or do, just so that we don't get there and we're totally overwhelmed. We've got like a little bit of a plan in place. If we don't see them all, it doesn't matter. We're just going to go with the flow. But I've done that. I've started doing that through here with all the places that we are going. So I will go through in the coming weeks and write, you know, more ideas on what we want to do in that one. So that one will constantly stay in my cover. So this is another one that I've done. So once again, pockets in the front. This is the first one that I did. And these photos I've just printed off Instagram. So this is Amsterdam, I think, and this is in France. So I've just added them in there. This is just a little bit more packaging that I've used. I've sewn coffee dye paper on the back and then just made it a tip in. Beautiful Venice. We're going to Venice. So So on the tags, some of them are blank, some of them I might have put just a tiny little bit of decoration on, because I didn't want to sort of over decorate them too much, just in case I wanted to add something on them as we go. So this is the back side of an envelope that I've made into a tuck, so that's just an envelope there. Same thing here, I messed this page up, so I just covered it up with some decorative paper. And once again, one of those cards, and this is a pocket in the front and a pocket in the side. I've got some journaling cards, and I didn't make it a pocket at the top. So I will have so much room for journaling. And that is that one done. So this one, another envelope. I just made that into a tuck. They're actually stuck down there, so I can put some bits and pieces in there. This journal I tried to use mainly all the one range of paper. If I remember, I'll try and link it down below. Done a bit of sewing in this one. A little bit of watercolour. Stuck that there, that's stuck down. There's just another envelope. A bit more watercolour, flip out. It's fun, I've really enjoyed doing this. So, and as I said, now I'm getting really excited. I just want to start writing in them. So what I've also done is I've just popped in a few extra inserts that are blank. So if I do run out, I'll just stick some washi tape or something in there and write in them. I honestly think I'm going to have too many, but I would rather have too many than not enough. So this one I've just finished this today. I haven't decorated the front cover yet, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. This is just some packaging. It happened to have the Eiffel Tower and Bon Appetit on it. So I'm thinking I will use that somehow on the cover. Now this one's a little bit different. So this is, it's got an envelope, and then I've also made these into pockets. So there's can be more bits and pieces put in there. I've used a lot of watercolour in this. I just wanted to have a play around with watercolour. So it's very different for me, and very messy, and it's very crinkly. That doesn't worry me. I love that. So yeah, so this is very different. Oh, I've finished. I haven't done a page. I've missed a page, so I'll have to go back and do that. You realise that? Thought I'd finished. So yeah, some of these are fairly plain, some a little bit more interest than others. I love this colour combination. So that's all shimmery. So this is very simple, just watercolour and then just some words. Love this page, love it. Same thing, I've put cheesecloth in just to add a little bit of texture so it's tactile. Another shimmery page. I don't overly like that one, but anyway, once I get writing on there, it'll be fine. I don't particularly like that one either. So this is really plain, just a bit of watercolour and just a bit of ephemera. This, I don't like this one either, it's very bright, but same thing, it doesn't matter. It's there, it's the whole idea is to make me journal more, so This one's very plain. I think what I'll do is I'll go around this with some black pen just to sort of dress that up a bit, but I just at the point where I just want to get it done. So I've made this into a tuck so we can add a tag in there. And same thing again, this is a pocket at the back as well, so we can add more bits and pieces in there. So that's all my pre-decorated inserts that I'm taking. So that's those. I'll just get them out of the way, and I'll just show you what I'm thinking of taking as in journaling supplies. So this I'm going to take on the plane. I don't know whether I'll get much done, or if I need it. Well, I'll want a pen and that anyway, so I'm just going to put this on my carry-on. So it's just a glue runner, a glue stick, a couple of pens, a pencil, a couple of stencils, and I'll put some washi samples and bits and pieces in there. So that will just go in my carry-on luggage, and I'll probably carry that with the insert in my bag while we're traveling around. So that's that. And then, as I said, I've got this little bag which is really, really handy, and I haven't finished putting bits and pieces in there yet. So I've just got this device that does different circles, size circles, that sort of thing. One pen, because I have the other pens there. I might put a couple of different coloured ones in here maybe. In this pocket here I've got my little sprocket. And I don't know whether I'm going to be using it, but as I said, you can bet if I haven't got it, I'll want to use it. So I need to actually put a few more papers in there just in case. So that fits nicely in there. I have nothing in this yet, except the paper that it came with. Let's close that so it doesn't go everywhere. And over here, these actually come off, which is really handy. So for now I've just got a pair of scissors in there, and in this one I've got an extra glue, some sticky tape for tip-ins, a roll of double-sided tape, and then I've just done up these washi sample cards. So I will put probably 2 of these in my Traveller's Notebook cover there, just so that I've got them in there. So just some botanicals, and mainly Tim Holtz, which I think go with the travel theme really well. And I've just done them on old business cards or cancelled, you know, health insurance cards, that sort of thing. So I've got those there as well. So I'm just going to pop them in there. So they all go in there, and they just stick on there with Velcro. I've got my reading glasses, which I need, and then this is where my extra inserts are going to sit in there. So that's basically what I'm taking, and I will put a few blank tags and maybe some labels, blank labels, that sort of thing, you know, this type of thing in there as well. As I said, I'm not going to take a lot, and more than likely I will buy some bits and pieces over there as well. So I think I'm almost ready, almost prepared. I'll put a few more bits and pieces in there, and we're ready to go. So it's getting very exciting. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you found that interesting. If you haven't already done so and you do like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I do have a 2,000 subscriber journal giveaway that I'm making from scratch here on my channel. If you wanted to have a look at that, you're more than welcome, and please, if you just follow the rules, you can get entries into a chance at winning that as well. So all right, I'll leave you with it, guys. I hope you are all well, and I hope you get a little bit of crafting time in, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.